Everybody. Friday, well, come on again, come on in the gym with chronic pain, being a demon. In the gym working out today with you guys on a Friday. Friday, what do you say? I'm in the gym working out on the treadmill. Get my work up, get my workout in. But as you see, on the screen, folks, Tommy Sotomayor, Kwame Brown, they are friends again. Hoorah. Hoorah. I am happy for both of them. Seriously. Happy for both of them. Because this was well needed, folks, if you ask me. This was needed. Actually, from two grown folks that people look up to, at least, the younger folks who are having their beefs, or their so-called beefs, could see grown men set an example for them. Because I think this was an example set. I'm on the treadmill, guys, so you're going to hear the treadmill moving. I'm just trying to get my workout in. So yes, folks, what do you think about last night's conversation with Tommy and Kwame Brown? I think it was amazing, my opinion. Younger lads, younger folks need to see that. Watch the latest Tommy Sotomayor show where Kwame Brown was his guest of honor. He treated Kwame Brown with a lot of respect. Lots of respect. Yes, I should say that, because I saw that. He treated him with a lot of respect. A lot of respect. When Kwame came on the show, Tommy Sotomayor introduced Kwame Brown as his friend. My friend, Kwame Brown. You hear him was as I'm on the treadmill working out while I'm talking to you. So that's how Tommy addressed Kwame last night when he started out. My friend Kwame Brown, welcome to my show. At first, I didn't know what to think, folks, because I thought they were going to, you know what I mean? I thought they were going to go at it, back and forth again like they were. Let me show you guys a little bit of me working out, so you see who you're talking to. Yeah, so I thought they were going to go at it, back and forth, like they, normally did. But Tommy addressed Kwame last night with a lot of respect, dignity, and the show that they had last night was a show that I want a lot of young black men to see. See that, you don't have to take it to certain levels. When you get to a certain point, you learn to cease fire before you get burned. And on Tommy's show last night, folks, these two men shows a lot of character. I have a lot of admiration and respect for these two men. I even have more respect for Tommy watching the show last night. I see him for the person he is. I know he has been ups and downs with people of color, some of us. And, it is what it is. That's not my business, that's Tommy's business. But what I'm saying, I was happy to see Tommy last night, Kwame Brown, they all came together. And instead of talking any type of rah-rah, the first thing they spoke about was sports. Tommy asked Kwame about his relationship with Kobe Bryant. What's Kobe like? Kwame explains it. You know what I mean? And then Kwame spoke about his childhood, growing up. Sadly, some things were in there. Kwame spoke about an older girl, his first girlfriend. He was about 11 years old, she was about 17. His brother locked him in the room to do the nasty, and so on and so forth. But Kwame said it didn't really happen because it was so young, he didn't understand. Then Tommy Sotomayor piggybacked off that and said he had a similar situation. But the girl was much older than Kwame's 17-year-old girlfriend. I think Tommy said she was in her 20s, if I'm not mistaken. But folks, both gentlemen went through similar situations in that department. So the show was very interesting. You know, they spoke about people of color as far as single mothers. Great topic. How when single mothers raise kids, especially sons, without a father figure in the house, and some of them, the way they turned out. You know, some of them, not all of them, some of them. You know what I mean? So I took a lot away from that last night. I took a lot away from the conversation with Tommy and Kwame Brown. Let's just call it that. The conversation with Tommy and Kwame Brown, because that's pretty much what it was. It was just a nice conversation. And folks, while I was listening to it, I had to pause for a second. I said, wait a minute. These two men were going at it, but guess what? They showed a lot of principle last night, a lot of dignity. I don't know if they had spoke behind the scene before they came on scene, but they came on scene with class, they spoke with class, and they acted with class. And Tommy, once again, I commend you. Kwame, commend you. Great job, both of you guys. Great example for the young ones, the younger folks, you know, growing up, having static with their friends, misunderstanding. You show them that they can work it out with just dialogue instead of physical actions. And that was a great lesson for lads. Great lesson. Yeah, because we're losing a lot of people in this world. Regardless of your color, your race, your creed, we're still losing a lot of people to violence, no nonsense behaviors. And I think when it comes to a point in our life, especially if you have a platform, you have to take more responsibility and how you operate and disperse your energy. Because sometimes that bad energy can reflect on young youths, you know, and others to drive them in different directions because they become, you know, a product of your belief, your actions, and they just follow suit. And that's why I say today, folks, we don't have a lot of leaders. We have more followers than leaders today. And I think that's a shame, in my opinion. You know, I don't know if, you know, men of color shy away from being leaders. I know some of us probably shy away from being leaders, but, you know, don't be afraid to be a leader, you know. Don't be afraid to say, you know what, I'm going to take this on. Don't be afraid to say, you know what, I'm going to set an example for the young lads. Don't be afraid just to keep it real, period. You know, be a man, you know, a stand-up man, you know, a good product of society, a great citizen that people can look up to. You know, those type of examples, I think, are great. That could send a big transition in our world, in our country. Set a statement for these young lads. You know, have them thinking different, you know, that they could reach high goals and do more things with their lives. So yes, Tommy, I commend you and Kwame last night. That was a beautiful show. Beautiful show. Beautiful show. Actually, it was a beautiful conversation. It was just a beautiful conversation. That's what I call it. You know what I mean? Beautiful conversation. You know, and I tell you, folks, if you haven't seen it, for all your fans, Kwame fans, Tommy fans, go and watch that sit down last night with Kwame and Tommy. That was amazing. I'm sure you'll find some takeaway from that, because I did. You know, I did. And like I said, I had more admiration, respect for both men last night, for seeing what they did, coming to the forefront, talking like gentlemen. Didn't mention the rhetorics or any type of nonsense that went on before that. They just spoke. They talk about sports, family, relationships, you know, stuff like that, and how hard it is for a man to trust a woman to date, vice versa, how hard it is for a woman to trust a man to date. Kwame spoke about one of his girlfriends, a doctor, that she wanted to have a baby with him, but she had some type of, issues where she's always upset. He spoke in details. He always trying to figure out why she's upset. And he had said he had planned to have a child with her, went to meet the family. But when he met the family, you get to find out why the girl was being so upset all the time. And the fact is that the girl was molested by her own brother, So that's why she was always acting disgruntled around guys. So Kwame said that's what he found out. And guys, I'm telling you, we need to have gentlemen talk about these more, because it could help ladies, and this will also help young lads, save them from all these type of predators, So yes, so that's what these two young men, they spoke about a lot of different things last night, that could help the community, help the kids, help the kids, show them that they could do better, and if they have some type of disagreement, they could find some truth to it by just, simple dialogue. Have a sit down. Maybe you want to have a moderator if you can't, speak up for yourself the way you want to. And just work things out, man. Because work things out. That's the best way to do it. The prison system is full with people of color. Let's not try to add to it, Let's not try to add to it. Let's do it better. Show them that we can do better, Yeah, because I think once we do better, it forced them to treat us better. That's what I think, anyway. That's my opinion. You let me know what you think. Comment down below, folks. And don't be afraid to hit the cash app, $ Raymond Music. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. So yes, man, I'm telling you, man. I even left a comment yesterday, and on Tommy's in his comment section, because I couldn't just walk away without leaving a comment, because from what I saw, what took place live, that was great, man, great. Tommy, you're a trooper, I always say, you're a trooper. I don't believe in everything that you say. I don't go for everything you say. But a lot you say makes sense. It's just the way you say it. The way you say it. You say it with no remorse, Tommy. So not everybody can talk like you, Yes, that's just the way you say it, Papa. But Tommy, you're doing a great thing, because you're very entertaining. And within the entertainment, you can take away a lot of things from that. People of color, also other races, because you're global. Yeah, so people will take away a lot from that, bro. So I just want you to keep doing what you're doing, man, and continue. Because, hey, man, you showed nothing but greatness last night. And I appreciate both of you young gentlemen the way you handled the situation last night. Class. So yes, folks, let's talk about another story, another topic. That's brewing. Yeah, in Florida. Do you guys remember the Lakeland shooting? The Lakeland massacre, I should say? In Lakeland, Florida? Okay. Listen to this. Very funny story. I think I just put up a video about it. You guys can check it out. But, folks, a lady was called in for jury duty in a packed courtroom. She was called in for jury duty for the young man that killed 17 kids in his high school and wounded a lot more. I think his name is Nicholas Cruz or something like that. Well, this lady, she was asked, to do jury duty, The judge, wanted her to do jury duty. So she was in there sitting down with a lot of other jurors, the judge, police officers, XYZ. Then she got up and she asked the judge if the judge could excuse her from jury duty. Then the judge asked her, what's the reason? Folks, this woman, she said her reason for wanting to be excused from jury duty is because she wants to spend more time with her sugar daddy. Him, she said she wanted to spend more time with her sugar daddy. Wow. If this is the life my mama taught me about, I'm in trouble. Like that job. Man, I'm telling you, this lady, she says she wants to be excused from jury duty because she's not married. She's not married. And she wants to spend time with her sugar daddy. She actually stood up in court and say that. Knowing the magnitude of this case, because this case, it's a huge case, you know, headlines all over the world, huge case, high profile case. You know, this juror possibly could, after the case is over, could have came on to write a book, get all kind of book deals. Some people don't know how to market themselves. That's the problem about this world. Because lady, that was straight marketing for you, 101, and you gave it away. You gave it away. Absolutely, you gave it away. You see how this look on my head like a boxer? So it look like one of those boxers. Chop, 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 chop. Oh boy. Yeah, so you know what she says? This lady, she says, I want to be excused from jury duty because I want to spend more time with my sugar daddy, folks. Folks, I can't make this up. I didn't make it up. This is a true story. Lakeland, Florida. I'm sure you guys remember the massacre in Lakeland, Florida. You know? Now the case is going up for trial. They're picking the juries. And this what was her excuse of not want to be a part of it. High profile case. Who would want to be a part of a high profile case just to sit in there here and listen? Because you want to know why. What went through your mind that morning? Maybe hear a little bit about your background, how you were raised. You know, to become the monster you became. Because people want to know. You know what I mean? People want to know. And they deserve answers. Yes, they do. So that's pretty much what we're facing today, folks. People, I tell you, that lady, she was heartless. Very heartless. The woman's so heartless. Mr. Kanye West. Yeah, that's his song right there. The woman's so heartless. Damn, Kanye. Yeah, man, so that was her behavior towards the court. You know? She wants to spend more time with her sugar daddy. Well, what the fuck, man? 17 kids lost their lives and a lot more injured, and that's what you want to do? Spend time with your sugar daddy? After the case, you guys can spend a lot of time. After the case, you could make a career out of what you saw, you did, you heard. Lady, learn how to market yourself. Don't put a cup before your dollar. Make sure you make your money. You know? Because right there, you just block yourself from a career, miss. Block yourself from marketing yourself when you talk like that. So we have a lot of no-nonsense people in this world that doesn't think before they talk. They just go ahead and talk. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and talk. because it's free to say anything. But we have to think before we talk, folks. Because sometimes the words could sting a person. So we have to be careful how we use our words. Words are very important because people react over words. Some people even react severely over words. That's how important words are. It affects people differently. It affects lives differently. So we have to be careful and also be mindful of what we do, what we say. Because, I tell you folks, karma never misses address. Karma always gets the right address, never misses address. Karma is more accurate than the mailman. Never misses address. So you have to be mindful and be careful. So yes, folks, take some example from what you see last night with Tommy and Kwame Brown, sitting down having a great conversation. Young lads, watch that show. Take something away from that, Yeah, you're not too young to be responsible, and do responsible things. So take something away from that, young lads. That was a great show last night, Tommy. Once again, I commend you. Mr. Kwame Brown, I commend you as well. And the way Tommy started the show off with dignity, man, class. So Tommy, when to calm down, understand to calm down and act, more civil. I've seen you done it so many times. Last night was another time. Last night was a testament, Tommy, that you could do things, do it right, say things and say it right. Act right. You did it, bro. You did it. And I'm more a fan now, Tommy. I am more a fan of your station now than ever. Because I know you're very entertaining. I've said that to you before, over and over. And I love your show. Very entertaining. It's just that, I don't agree with everything that you say. Because we all have our own opinion, guys. When we listen to shows, listen to your own opinion. And if you don't feel like saying nothing in the chat room, just don't say nothing. If you have nothing to say, don't say nothing. Just listen. I'm trying to take the good away from the bad. You know what I mean? Because, in every bad, there's something good comes out of it. In every bad, there's something good comes out of it. You know what I mean? So you have to take the bad with the good with the bad, and make sense of both of them. Choose, yeah. Why make a detour if you don't have to? Why make a detour if there's no traffic? Why make a detour if the road is smooth for you to drive on? A lot of us made some unnecessary detours that come back around and hurt us. Self-inflicted detours, self-inflicted wounds. People of color. We can do better, and we have to do better. Tommy, you set an example last night, bro. You set an example. I commend you for that, man. Seriously, I do. Yeah, so I wish all the best, for everyone out there on the Friday. All the best for everyone. Hope everyone is doing something positive. Or if you're not doing something positive, you're learning something positive. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as it's positive. We have to start thinking more good over evil, folks. More good over evil. Because the more we have good over evil, folks, we will prevail. You know what I mean? The more we have good over evil, we prevail. We still need entertainment, folks, Tommy, Kwame, respectfully though. People's families are off limits and stuff like that. But yeah, we still need entertainment. So I still want to see Tommy more of the way he is, but tone down his words, especially how we address women of color. Tone that down a bit. But hey, me tell you something, man. Like you said, you have more women that call women the B word than men. And I've heard that before. But that doesn't mean that we have to follow suit. That doesn't mean that we have to be in a competition with them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because we call guys the N word more like our friends that our woman would say. Like you said, this is my N, this is my nigga. My woman, she said, this is my bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it is what it is, man. Can't please City Hall at all, man. Can't please City Hall. Just remember, folks, in the court, that's how the scale is unbalanced. The scale is always unbalanced for a reason. Always. Yeah. You know what that room is left for? That room is left for a debate. But not debate for you and I. Debate for you, for the other side. The other world. People who could, pay their way out of things. You know what I mean? So that's why it's left that way. It's debatable. Yes, folks, a Friday. Ooh, Lord, I woke up much already. I'm doing great. 24 minutes. Steady pace. Oh, let me shout out to all my friends in Chronic Pain out there, man. I haven't shouted you guys out in a while. All my friends in Chronic Pain out there, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? It's springtime, so I hope you guys are out walking. Who can jog, who can bike. Let's get it together, man. For folks in Chronic Pain, spring, summer, is the time that we have to take advantage of it, because the winter time, the body's all on lockdown mode. We have to force the issue. So let's take advantage of it now. And I wish all you nothing but the best. All you folks in Chronic Pain. Wish you nothing but the best. You guys have been riding me for a while. I'm going to do another show pretty soon on Chronic Pain, because Chronic Pain is large scale. And I want to talk about fibroids more a little bit, ladies, but that's also chronicle. I was going to do a little more research, and we spoke more about chronic pain in women when it comes on to fibroids and all the other stuff like that brings them discomfort. Yeah, So use your umbrella, man. So we keep it pushing. We're going to keep it pushing. And I'm done walking. So yes, folks, once again, my name is Raymond Nugent, aka Chronic Pain Your Demon, guys. Thank you for being here with me today. It was a great time. Hope you all enjoy. Be safe. Have a blessed Friday. Peace.